Hey, what's up, chosen champs? So, I have a message that the Holy Spirit um, showed me in a vision as I was praying. As I was praying, I was seeing God releasing releasing you from the enemy. Some of you out there right now are in bondage. Some of you have some strongholds in your life right now. Some of you are being held up by chains, just like how they do in execution style when they hold you up by chains and they lock your hands and lock your feet where as though you feel like you can't move. There's somebody out there that feels like they can't move in the spirit. There's somebody out there that the enemy has been torturing you, that he has kidnapped your spirit and he's trying to take it for himself. He's trying to put death on it. He's trying to put depression on it. He's trying to put anything he can to keep you from God's power. But God has came and released you. God said, that's my child, not yours. That's mine, not this one. Not this one. God is coming for the chosen champs. You hear me? He is releasing you from those chains that the enemy is trying to hold you back. God said, I have came to take back my spirit. That's what I see, God, in the spirit. I see God grabbing you in the spirit. Imagine you or your child or your loved one locked up and kidnapped and in bondage and in chains, and you finally find them and you release them. You say, this is mine, and you release them. And I see God holding your hand tight as he's walking away with you, and you're happy, but God has to heal you from that pain, heal you from the torture, heal you from those things that the enemy is trying to throw you off track of. God said, I got power to help you overcome so much. God said, I got power to help you overcome so much. But that's what happens when you start walking astray. Imagine you at the park and you're with your parent, and then you just run off and start running away from your parent, and then you end up getting kidnapped. That's what the enemy got a lot of y'all, kidnapping your spirit. He had me for a second. He thought he had me for a second kidnapped. He thought he had me, but God said, that's mine. That's mine, and I got a work that I'm going to do in her. He said, my will and not your will. So do not allow the enemy to make you believe that these chains can't be broken, to make you believe that he locked you up and threw away the key. The devil is a lie, because God said, you are my child. I am coming to restore. I am coming to release those chains, release the torture up off of you. The devil can't have you no more. It's release season. That's what I'm here to tell you. It's release season. It's time to shake it off. Shake off the chains. Yeah, when he takes the chains off, there may be some bruises. There may be some scars left over. But God said, I'm gonna get the cocoa butter and heal it. I'm gonna get the shea butter to make it look like you ain't never been through nothing. He gonna remove the scars. He gonna remove those things up off of you. God said, I am the way. I am the truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So even if the enemy thought that he was going to hold you back, even though the enemy thought that he was going to kill you all and you were going to he was going to let you kill yourself, but God said, that's my child. That's mine. Release. You hear me? It's release season. Release. No longer bound. No longer bound. You hear me? It's time to hold your daddy's hand. Hold it tight. Stop running from God. Run to him. Run to him. Because when you start to wander off, you're giving the enemy access to you. You're giving him access. That's why he ended up putting you in bondage and end up putting strongholds on you. But there's nothing he can't do that he can't get permission from God from. He has to get permission from God first. So sometimes God puts you in that torture to remind you of who you are. Sometimes you need that torture. Sometimes you need to take that step back so you can run forward. Because when you end up in a situation like that, you're like, Lord, I don't want to go back. Please, please hold my hands tight. Don't let go. And he always holds your hand. It's just us that end up letting go and releasing. But God said, I'm releasing. I'm releasing. So y'all have a blessed day, chosen champs. Remember to stay encouraged. Remember that God is a healer. Remember God is a forgiver. Asking for forgiveness. Get on your knees. Get in prayer. Get in your word. And remember who the God you serve is. Y'all have a blessed, positive, lovely day. I love y'all, chosen champs. And we're doing this together. Peace.